a blast, all our tires. Looking so surprised, don't deny us. She telling me she want to be my lover, yeah. I love you when she want to be my lover, yeah. My little baby girl, rise on me. My little baby girl, ride on me. Maria, 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 ah. Every time you're looking out for me. Every time you're looking out for me. Love you, ah, yeah, love.
Everything go from Maria, yeah, yeah. Sensibility, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty girl like a Maria, Maria, yeah, yeah. Every time we meet up, every time be like, oh, Maria, Maria.
Every time you look up for me, every time you look up for me, every time you look up for me,
She no island girl, she from Kilimanjaro, Kiliman, oh. Nah, she no island girl, she from Kilimanjaro, Kilimanjaro.
my little baby girl, rise on me, my little baby girl, ride on me, Maria, 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 ah. Every time you're looking out for me, every time you're looking out for me, love you, ah, yeah, love.
Everything go from Maria, yeah. Sensibility, ah, yeah, yeah. Pretty girl like a Maria, Maria, yeah, yeah. Every time we meet up, every time be like, oh, Maria, Maria. Ah, now you want to spend more time with me. Ah, do you want to be my wife, baby? I just want you in my life, baby. I like you, I it to the bank like. Laugh it to the bank like. I got it in tens, 20, 50, hundreds, tens, 20, 50, hundreds, tens, 20, 50, hundreds, tens, 20, 50, hundreds. Laugh it to the bank like. Pedal to the floor, need no brake lights. In the dark, watch it make light. I'm a star, got no stage fright. Please don't get me mad, I'm a nice guy. My baby say I'm cute, yeah, I'm tight fine. I be waking up when you go night night. In a different zone.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new stream. Another day when we are following our journey all together on a beautiful Thursday morning, afternoon or evening right here. I'm looking forward to the market. The market is looking very, very good. I'm very, very excited to get started. Hope you guys are all doing well. I had a fantastic sleep yesterday. Made some pips as well. There we go. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. What do we have in the building here? We have Claudia, my man. What's happening? Brayden is here. Alex, Simon, Marcus, Bruno. Oliveira. Nice, my man. Nice name. Beautiful name. Emanuele. What's up, my brother? We say Incan. I'm still trying to pronounce your name, brother. Morning to everyone. Rose. Tubi. What's happening? What's happening? Hope you're doing well. Fantastic that you guys are all here, man. I'm very, very curious as well to what the market can offer us today. Mrs. Yvonne and Blake. Alex is here. Nice. Billy Baker. Johnny. What's happening, my man? Shout out to South Africa, right? South Africa. Optimus, my man, is here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Our man Trading Bam in the building. Simon B. Sammy Boy. Fantastic that you guys are all here. James is back. James McCraner is back. That's great. Great to see, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He says, I'm Turkish, bro. I always have the problem. Yeah. Sorry, bro. I will practice. I'll practice, man. I'll practice here. Martin Kraus in the building. He says, hi, mate. We wrote to you about the SMC indicators from Focus Trader. Did you see the message? I have not seen that message yet. I will check it out. Mir says, hi from Afghanistan. Low and Void always supporting the legend. Let's get it, guys. Really. So, very interesting news here. Let's go over the news real quick in general. Okay. What do we have today? We have nothing spectacular here. We have the jobless claims here. It's going to be interesting. Some other stuff. But it's actually, to be honest, it's nothing really spectacular here today. To be honest, yes, there are some 3-star ratings, some high impact potential, releases here. But it's nothing really that we need to worry about right now. Okay. We're looking at the dollar index. Yeah, so we're getting rejected here already twice right now. We are we're trying to come back to the Sunday open. Okay, we opened pretty much right here and we came back down and now we are right there, but it's already Thursday today and we're building liquidity underneath that zone. That's very, very interesting right now. So is there a chance that we can come back down? I do think so. I do believe that there is definitely a chance that we can come back down here, and it will definitely align as well with what we discussed yesterday at the euro against the dollar right here. Okay, so I was looking at this pair as well. We saw in that reaction, we saw that we came down here. We actually created a lower low to the downside and then a higher high here to the upside, breaking structure to the upside right there, coming down pretty much to the equilibrium from this area, and then going pretty much continue from that rise there, and now coming back again to fill up the inefficiency and go for the second route. So it seems like we're creating also a higher low on the dollar right now, on the euro against the dollar here. So anything that looks interesting here on the lower time frame is potentially a trade for me. I would potentially look at a trade there. That in combination with looking at the dollar index as well, and seeing that weakness right now getting created, I mean, gives me an indication that it's quite interesting to see right now, especially what we're seeing here, that expansion or that accumulation and that expansion right now. We just need to create some higher highs here. We need to, in my opinion, break this, come back, and then potentially, you know, go for a trade right there. But it looks promising, to be honest. I think it looks very, very interesting here. So the euro against the dollar could make a potential retracement as well right now in the short term. Okay, the other one is indeed, yeah, man. Good that you mentioned this right now. The dollar against the Japanese yen. I want to go long. I still want to go long, but I want to wait, of course, for a retracement here, for a pullback. Okay, so we're looking for a pullback towards pretty much the lower levels to then potentially look at a trade setup as well. Okay, right now I would not short it, definitely not short it. I would wait for a potential, you know, retracement pullback and then long. The fundamentals of the dollar index are too strong in comparison towards the Japanese yen here. So with such a weak Japanese yen, you should be very careful, you know, trading against it, okay? In my opinion. So let's wait for the retracement right now. If you're coming back down towards these ranges right here, where can we go? Well, that's interesting. You need to zoom out a little bit more because we have been going parabolic right here. Pretty significant low. This was the swing low. This is the swing high for now. Let's see how far we can get going. I would love to see it coming back to the 174, 40, 47 range. But I'm not sure if it actually will come back that far. So we're just going to have an actively, you know, actively looking back at the charts here. To see what we can find here. On the flip note, also, we have done right now 77 trades here. Yesterday's gold trade was a loss eventually. So we have 51 wins, 17 losses, and 9 break even. So 51 wins, 17 losses, 9 break even. That means we have 23 trades to go until we have the 100 mark. Okay, then we have our sample size data here. And then we have exactly the data from our, you know, exactly what we were looking for. Our strategy, our hybrid strategy, the data that we needed in order to get a full understanding of what the potential win rate will be. Okay, so that's why we're doing this live. That's why we're doing this already for a couple of weeks here. We got some support from our man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Dollar in the building. My man, thank you for being here, my friend. Absolutely amazing. Great streamer. I watch your shit. Much love to you, my friend. Check him out. Dr. Dollar. Then we have also the beautiful thing about Dr. Dollar here is that we are kind of in the same vibe. We're in the same mission here. And it's kind of cool to see. It's really, really cool to see here. So yeah, the other one is the euro against the British pound. I'm still looking for potential long as well for the euro against the British pound here. I do think that it kind of also makes sense in combination, but we want to see a clear higher high structure. We want to break the structure first and then start looking for potential setups here. So definitely long against the Japanese yen here. Whatever it is, it could be the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. I was waiting for a pullback a little bit further to fill up this inefficiency right here. However, right now we have created already a rally here, but I do see that there is more liquidity underneath that zone coming back, filling up that inefficiency right there, potentially coming back down still when we're getting rejected by this area of supply right there. That will be absolutely fantastic. to come back down, but I'm not sure if that actually will happen here. But if that happens, we're going to look for a trade setup as well. So EURUSD. Then we're going to talk about gold as well. Gold was bouncing from this particular level right now. I need to reclaim it right here. This particular zone. Of course, we had that level right here. Very, very nice. Okay. Of course, this was a super, super clear area of demand here. Coming back all the way down after creating these highs here. Coming back down right now. So what do we want to see here? Exactly what we're expecting right now. And that is a beautiful retracement right here. Okay. So a lot of people, I actually placed a long position right here already. But I didn't get triggered in my position right there. I put my long right there and I was targeting these highs. But, you know, we slightly missed it just with a few pips here. Okay. So that's unfortunate, but that does not really matter that much as well. We can wait for the pullback, coming back down, and then potentially look for a second opportunity right there. Okay. So that is what in essence we were looking for. So there are a lot of opportunities coming on our way right now. And I think maybe this stream or, you know, later after the stream in the Discord, we will have a new setup ready that we can take here after we, yeah, we have pretty much doing the stream here or potentially in the stream. Let's see what will actually happen here. All right. Optimus says, lol, I missed the same gold trade. Yes. So it was actually the perfect setup, in my opinion. A beautiful entry, coming back up, coming back down, a confirmation trade, and then taking off from there. However, you know, we got front run right here. So we have to take that in consideration right here. All right. It is what it is. It is what it is. So let's get these things going, guys. Any questions for me? Let me know right now. Let me know so we can do some analysis as well. Before we start with our scalping journey. Okay. We are, of course, gonna love to the bank first. Like always. Like we have done the last couple of weeks. Alright. Let's get it. Laughing to the bank. Okay, let's go. Let's go over indeed. GN right now. Let's go over, yeah, Australian dollar, Japanese yen we just discussed here. We're waiting for a pullback as well. And then we're going to go on, continue with our scalping strategy right here, okay? It works on the 1 hour. It works on the 4 hour. It can work on the daily. However, the higher time frame you pick, the more you have to be careful in regards to the fundamentals here, okay? But it definitely works. It definitely works. GN. Okay, let's have a look at GN. We have been looking at GN as well. Ah, man. Very, very clean. Very, very nice. So, indeed, what I wanted to see here on the 1 hourly was the same concept. Coming back down here. Coming back up, coming back down, but we came back down all the way right now. So, I do think that there is more downside potential if you come back up right now. For the British pound. I think from a fundamental standpoint, the British pound is going to be very weak in the next coming weeks ahead of us here. So we can expect a little pullback, in my opinion, upwards to then potentially come back down one more time. Okay. Gonna get very, very interesting here. I think there is tons of liquidity and tons of, you know, imbalance to be taken out here as well. So any retracement right now, coming back up here, taking out some liquidity to the upside would potentially mean a nice setup here, okay? I would start looking at a potential setup. Another trade as well is GJ. We have been looking at GJ as well. Let's see what happened here. Where's my GJ setup? I had it somewhere. Let me see. Let's see if we can find it here. There we go. Okay. So we look at something like this here. I'm looking to short GJ from this particular level here. Okay, the British pound is doing very bad. In the next coming weeks, I think as well. We have built we have some beautiful amount of liquidity built up above this range here. We still have some inefficiency right there, and we can target the lower levels underneath that zone relatively easily. I think there is still a long way to go, and we're looking relatively weak in my opinion here. So I do think we have more downside potential here. But this looks like a very, very proper setup. And the reason why I like this so much is because we already got rejected from this range here. Then we started to come down. Then we created these equal lows here. Then we came back up. We start building liquidity after we broke down towards that zone here. So I do see that as a beautiful area of supply here. We're taking out that liquidity here, coming back up, and then potentially take that trade, coming back down, and then tap into that zone right here. Okay? Looking forward, we also have that gap here. Keep that in mind. I want to fill up that gap potentially, and potentially even come lower. But this gap and this beautiful area of consolidation is definitely the target there. If we come back up to take out that liquidity, to then come back down. So I would definitely put an alert right now at this particular level, right here. Okay? And then from that zone, we can actually see if we can find a beautiful setup here as well. So with that said, guys, let's go for scalping here. You know what's up, If you don't know what I'm doing here, then you know where to find my strategy as well. So you understand exactly what I'm looking for, okay? And that is the liquidity of fair value gap scalping hybrid strategy with support and resistance included, and also stop orders, okay? Have a look here. If you are new, have a look at this particular video. We talked about this video for a while already, but this is exactly the strategy that I'm explaining, or that we're practicing here, and that we're testing out right now already for 77 trades here. So we have 23 trades to go before we have our actual win rate, okay, live recorded for you guys as well. And you know, if you want to know exactly the ins and outs of the strategy, look it up there, okay? Looking forward to that. P Sniper says, I need to hear Mr. Fundamental Pip Lord. Okay, let's hear it.
Mr. Fundamental Pip Lord.
Here you go, my man. DJ Spray says, how do you separate the inner structure from the outer structure? Because every liquidity grab can also be a chalk. We're definitely going to go over that as well once we are coming back after the scalping here. Or we are talking this on a daily basis in our Discord as well. But you will see that coming in YouTube very, very soon, my friend. We're going to go over all the, you know, pretty much the full buys from a higher to a lower time frame. Okay, we need to get some pips here. We need to get these trades set up here, guys. We need to look for the same particular moves here. And you know what we're looking for? We're looking for expansion, liquidity, and horizontal support and resistance as well, to see if we break that particular level, to then exit or enter a market order and put our stop loss above an area of supply or demand. All right. What's your view on the British pound against the Swiss franc? Let's go to the daily. That looks very, very interesting here. Let's zoom in a little bit. What we saw a beautiful structure to the downside. Actually, we're seeing some kind of reversal coming into play here. So we broke structure to the downside, and then we saw that move to the upside as well. So we came back up here into that zone, and then potentially even broke structure there, and now came back up, tapped into that zone here, and then went up from there, potentially in that particular level. So we came back into that zone, mitigated from that area, and now we're kind of stagnating right in that area over here. We have that inefficiency underneath. right there. We have definitely a lot of liquidity built up underneath as well. And we're facing some serious resistance right now from this particular zone. When we use the fixed range volume profile from this range to this range, you can clearly see how powerful it is when you look at the point of control here. So we're right now ranging, to be honest, in the middle here. And I do like it, but I do want to wait here for a potential expansion first. So we have a clear direction here. But I do like it. You see how powerful the point of control is. It's exactly where we got rejected right now. But we're also building liquidity underneath that zone. So very interesting here. I would wait for an expansion and a retracement. But eventually we can easily come back down to fake out and go for the next leg up when we're zooming out here and looking for the potential retracement there. But to be honest, my fundamental analysis for the British pound is very bearish right now. So yeah, everything can happen here. I just want to see a more clear reaction before potentially make a move, unless you're going for a quick sell here to take out that imbalance, to tap into that zone, to mitigate into that range, and to then come back up into that area, somewhere like this. So let's see if we can come back down here and mitigate into that zone. If this is your trade here, then why not? But the volume is very interesting. Like, the volume profile is very interesting when looking at these particular levels. And especially for the British pound against the Swiss franc, you could easily see that it was such a clear area of consolidation that you can mark out as a range where you can use the fixed range volume profile on. So everything is clear in that sense as well. To be honest, so far we have a pretty crazy score here. 51 wins and 17 losses is pretty significant, to be honest. Let's see if we can keep on with this momentum here. But I think we're right around a 75% win rate right now. So but it definitely has to do with the overall market here. Sometimes the market is optimal for this kind of scalping, this kind of scalp strategy. But sometimes it is a little bit stagnating, right? There is not enough volume in the market or something like that, and then you have to just be very patient with looking for your right trades, and you're kind of forced to sometimes, or the thing is that you kind of starting to force trades, and this is where you are significantly lower your win rate. So if you can avoid that and you know when to trade, on which day to actually trade, you can get your win rate, yeah, up to indeed GOAT numbers, my man. Guys, smash that like button. Let's make it happen today. Let's get a beautiful stream going. And also, let's get these pips. Let's get these pips here. 23 more trades to go. We're getting there. We're coming very close now. In the meantime, gold is looking very nice. Very nice. yeah, like the same is for gold here, reaching that area of supply here. That's an important factor here as well. We're reaching that area of supply. We can make a short-term bounce from there. So let's take it. Let's take out, or let's lead step into that area of supply here and then create a lower low. Because then we have an higher high and a lower low, and that's the moment when we want to go for it to potentially take that trade setup here. So let's set an alert here. What's up, my man? James McCraner. I'm long on silver and gold. Yeah, I think it's a good. I think it's a good move. I think the dollar index is showing. There we go. Exactly right here. Dollar index is showing signs of weaknesses right now. However, you know, keep in mind we still have these areas right here. We still have an area of demand right there. Or sorry, we have an area of demand right here. Let me move that right there. We have another zone underneath that area right here. So we have a lot of things here that can hold support here as well. So yeah, this is good. This is actually perfect for us, because if we come down here, then we will come back up to tap into that zone to potentially then make that turnaround in the short term. Okay, this is on the 1 minute, so take that in consideration. So very nice, very clean. Beautiful reaction here. This is the ultimate sign of liquidity getting built up here. When that trend is so extremely clear, and you see something like this here, it's so clear that 99% of the time you will just see it going either this or just sell off straight away. It's really so clear that these are the favorite, you know, pools of liquidity to take consideration here. Okay, gold is doing that thing, making that move here. Honestly, you guys make me happy, man. You guys make me happy. Being together here, trading together, having the Discord. I truly feel that, you know, it's a perfect way to release all the stress, all the energies, all the hard work, all the sacrifice. It's totally worth it to be here every day for you guys. And also for 24 hours. Like we have done before. But that was a really, really proud moment here. Because I truly saw the commitment from you guys as well. Some of you guys sticked with me for 24 hours straight. That is something that I just could not believe. I could not comprehend this for a couple of days. It was absolutely, absolutely incredible. But hey, if you want something, guys, it requires hard work, consistency, okay? Creativity, and dedication. A lot of discipline as well. If you want to do something in life, trust me, motivation is just not enough. Motivation is not what you're looking for here. Discipline is where it's all about. Because even the most amazing and fun things are gonna get boring at some point. So you really need to go over it. So if you want to become a very good trader and you want to learn how to trade, then trust me, this is actually the way to do so. Stay consistent, stay disciplined, and do it anyways. If you don't feel like it, just do it anyways. This is what you need to do here. This is how you come and turn into a potential successful trader. But not just a successful trader, a successful person in life. I think this is the moment right here. And I believe that with dedication and discipline, every single day, turning up, working, you can make all your dreams come true. And you can give the life of yourself and your family an absolute blessing. It's not always fun, but this is what keeps me hungry and alive here. Yes. Gold is definitely coming into play here. I think very soon we have put an alert. Yes, we have put an alert for gold here. But be careful because the dollar is dropping. So you want to have a confirmation from the dollar index as well. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Sneepy says, what is your strategy? We have been testing out a strategy, my man. We have developed a strategy. I think I have not found it on somewhere else yet. It's a combination of both. So you take other strategies and you formulate it, mix it up, boom. Test it out. And, you know, this is what we're doing right now. So we have done 77 trades here. And we have 23 more trades to go for a result. So then we know what the win rate is. Okay? And what it is, it's a liquidity scalping strategy in combination with horizontal support and resistance levels, the fair value gap, and stop orders. So not limit orders most of the time, stop orders or market orders depending on the situation here. So it's actually a combination of SMC with regular horizontal support, resistance, stop orders coming into play as well. Still using the correlations here. So the dollar index, the euro index, Japanese yen basket to confirm our setups. Let's look at the oil as well. Let me check on the higher time frame. Swing low to swing high here. Coming back into that zone. Beautiful reaction so far for oil. Looks very, very good here. So I do think that this could potentially be negative for... or this could be good for the Canadian dollar. I was a little bit late. I have not entered this position yet. I'm looking to enter right now. Let's see. Let's wait a little bit. We pretty much have until this zone here. This is where we can exit our position. What's the win rate as of now in those 77 trades? Actually, it's if you calculate the trades by itself. So there we go. If you calculate the trades by themselves, so without the break even, we have done 68 trades, 51 wins, 17 losses. So I can check this right now. Like 75% so far. 75%. So that's very interesting here. One risk to reward, sometimes a little bit more. Sometimes 1.1, 1.2. It depends. We have to actively manage it, but the baseline is 1-to-1, yes. Genuine brokers' names, please. Yes, that's BlueBerryMarkets. Links in the description. It's a regulated broker. The best thing about this one is the slippage. In my opinion, it's the most important factor as well. And the transparency. Okay, this looks very interesting here. The US dollar against the Swiss franc. Viper says, why is the spread so low? Yeah, that's exactly the reason why I decided to go with them. If this is what you mean. But the most important thing was not for me the spread. The most important thing is the slippage, because the slippage, that's what really screws you over when looking at the setups here. I do like what I see here for the US dollar against Swiss franc here. Breaking these highs, stop loss underneath that zone. A lot of inefficiency underneath that area. Let's see what the dollar is well right now. What is slippage? Slippage is pretty much the response time, right? So whenever you place a trade, it goes to a server, right? And based on that, sometimes it takes longer to actually take the trade. And when you're scalping, when you take some trade setups, you only want to look for the right setups here. You only want to look for, you know, setups that you can easily play out. And when you are trading high frequency, you want to make sure that the response time is very fast, that there is no delay, so it can actually catch your order. Okay, I'm gonna enter right now. Okay, I've entered this trade. We are in our trade here. We're looking to crush it. If you want to guys have more information about this strategy, please check it out, because it's very, very important that we are completely aligned here. So you can watch this 30-minute video here or after the stream. In my opinion, and I've tested out a lot of different scalping strategies here. This is for me one of the best trading strategies that I have personally seen so far. So all your trades have a 1-to-1 R? Yeah, my scalping trades, yes. Yes, if I go for scalping setups, yes. I go for a 1-to-1 R, yeah. Absolutely. Because if you risk 1%, you make 1%. It's very easy. And then it's all about win rate. Okay, then it's all about what the win rate is. in order to see how much money you can actually make. Okay, let's go. Break that high. Last time it was definitely the music, so let's give it some vibes here. Who knows? Who knows? You see? The same as yesterday. They're listening to the music here. Oh. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna be very clear right now whenever I am in a trade, guys, okay? Very important. Whenever I am in a trade, I say I am in the trade here. I got some comments yesterday as well, and I completely understand that it's sometimes not clear here. Ah, Dimitris is here, especially for you, my friend. Especially for you. David said, what's the TP, like 3 pips? It's not about the pips, it's about the lot size here. But I think so, yeah. In 3 pips, you can make, if you want, you can make $100,000 with 3 pips. Not that we are doing this, but... Okay. So the way I trade on multiple accounts at the same time, by the way. The way I trade it is I am looking for sometimes 0.5 hour setups, sometimes 1% setups. It depends on my... And to be honest, I cannot really explain you what the difference is. To be honest, that's just more of an intuitive feeling. I know that's not the way to go. But that has been working for me here. In terms of what kind of setup here is a 0.5R and what kind of setup is a 1R. I have some other rules as well. Such as the expansion needs to be very good. If the expansion is very good, I usually risk a 1R. And when the expansion is okay, but if there are horizontal levels in between, or areas of supply and demand, or it's just there is clear liquidity, a clear value gap, but the risk to reward is very tight, and there are some horizontal levels that could work against it, I would lower my risk as well. Like this. This is, for example, not a 1R trade. Nice Cinemar says, thanks bro, today I was on a losing streak till this happened. Great, my man. Share the playlist. Unfortunately, this is from Epidemic Sounds. This is not from Spotify. So I cannot share that. Just in between, I'm looking at this setup as well. On the 1 hourly as well. This is a different setup here. This is not a scalping trade, but I wanna mark this real quick. How to analyze the trend? Please explain. I tend to look at market structure. I created the whole video for you. You can see exactly, we all talk about the market structure here, and then the trend will come up there a lot. So if you go here on my channel and you go to the Fibonacci guide, I explain everything about market structure also in 30 minutes. You have all the information there about how to identify the trend and how to identify a bias as well on the higher time frame and lower time frame. So we cannot trade the following pairs. We cannot trade Australian dollar, Swiss franc, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar against Swiss franc, Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen, and the New Zealand dollar against Swiss franc, New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. Anything else we can potentially trade here? By the way, in the last video, we gave away a magic keys. Okay. I need to find it here. Let's see if I can find it. This was on my birthday here. Let's see if we can find it right now. Going back to the Nasdaq right now. Taking this in mind. Let's see. Tomorrow, we will give away another magic keys here, okay? Another magic keys for an actual, you know, somebody that's watching the stream here. It's pretty much the best tool you can ever use here for, you know, pretty much what you are looking for. If you are scalping and you want to calculate fast without having to think about lot sizes, pips, whatever it is, the way you approach the market here. This is the best tool to do so, okay? You can literally enter a trade, boom, in a matter of seconds without having to calculate the lot size, which for me helped me out tremendously. So I'm gonna give away consistent magic keys on a regular basis towards the audience here. So probably tomorrow. All right. Pretty much everything that I earn for YouTube is going back to you guys in form of either challenges or tools. That's it. I don't earn that much from YouTube, but all the small things help, right? So we're gonna talk about the indices as well. It's gonna be very, very interesting here. Can you do a video on how to set up your magic keys? I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. Absolutely. How much do you risk on scalp? Between 0.5 and 1% here. I would maybe increase it after the 100 trades. Yeah, so let's talk about the news real quick. We have something coming in an hour from now. 15 minutes here. I do not really expect that much here, to be honest. I think the existing home sales are going to be negative. So I think this is going to be potentially bearish for the dollar. But not in a massive way. And I think that the job claims are relatively similar. Okay, gold is definitely showing what we're looking for here. This is like a perfect example of the 0.5 R. Why? Because we have this level here.
Now that I found you, I'm fiending for all your attention. Yeah, hope you don't mind if I give you a tour of my mansion. Yeah, all of this for you, babe. Nothing I won't do, babe. Weak for your love. Everywhere we go, it be alright. Yeah, can't help it with your body. Just wanna make you happy. I just wanna call on you. Money just fall on you. Another thing I won't do. Ooh yeah, I just wanna call on you. Let me do it all for you. Can't nobody ball on you. Ooh yeah.
Let's look at the dollar index real quick.
Turn up for the night. Real thing, she's no average girl. Too fine, no, she might give up on the baggage, girl. You got too much going on in that mind, let me help you.
Okay, we're facing resistance as well, so I would be patient here.
Let me do it all for you. Can't nobody ball on you. Ooh yeah. Just wanna call on you. Yeah. Oh. Ooh yeah. I'm out of.
Can you check the US30? Yes. Let's have a look at the... On what time frame do you want to look at? Let me know.
For success, if I ain't next, and I just leave impression. Next to rain on the window pane, puffy plain Jane. Let them second guess me when I cop the Porsche with the porcelain skin. Grip the wheels at the
Okay, lower time frame, okay. So we have to start always at the higher time frame indeed. If you want to end up there at the 15 or 5 minute here. So what we're looking for is we're seeing then the VIX right now. Coming down. Looking a little bit bearish here. So yeah, that's interesting. If you break this low here, we're gonna come up here with the indices here. Very interesting. So I would not short from here. Liquidity is built above as well. Liquidity underneath is taken. In that, the combination with the weaker VIX right now can give us an indication that he could potentially come up here. We saw that initial reaction here. So there is a rejection. But we're gonna go straight through it if the VIX comes down. To take out that liquidity that's here. There's also liquidity above this range here built. And a massive gap there. Or fair value gap there. So I'll be patient. I'll be careful here. With definitely with shorting here. So in terms of the euro, I'm still looking, so far it's looking very, very good here. So I'm still looking to catch that reversal here. But back to the scalps here. Let's have a look. Okay, we broke that important zone here. Potential retracement, and then let's see if you make a retracement here. We're making a retracement. That's why we're waiting a little bit patient here, and the reason why is also this zone here. This area of demand here. Now, I think it's not beneficial. I think the overall risk to reward here is not what we're looking for. $78 trades already, guys. That's very fast, man. That's very, very fast here. Humble trader, my man. What's up? What's happening, man? How are you doing? Humble trade, humble trade. Locus says, what are your thoughts on indicators? I noticed that you don't use any. Not really. Yeah, of course the Fibonacci and the fixer is volume profile sometimes. But that's it. My thoughts on indicators, yeah. I mean, yeah, they can work. It's just not my my personal style here. But they can definitely work. But I do believe that people are overvaluing indicators in general too much. Some people are too focused on indicators. And I do think that it is not really it's an indicator. It actually says it, right? An indicator. So it's not, that's it. It's just something that you it's optional. It's optional. I think everything that we see here can be seen already from market structure, higher time frame bias to lower time frame bias. I think that's the key. That's absolutely super important. Then indicators can still be used as an extra source here. For example, I still use sometimes the RSI. Jamie says, my trading has improved so much personally since I stopped using them. That's interesting, my man. And I understand that completely. David says, is there a video that shows your exact scalping strategy? Yes. Right here, my man. This one right here. Let's go for some jazz. A more casual way of generating pips here. When listening to some jazz as well. Look at that. The dollar index coming down, beautifully taking out that zone here. It was so clear. So that's great. However, we're going to have a lot of support now for the dollar index. So do take that in consideration. A lot of support coming here. GJ coming up here, guys. GJ coming up here. I am looking potentially for a trade setup here for GJ. All right. To short GJ here. So it looks very, very interesting right now. So keep a close eye on this one. Keep a close eye on GJ here. I'm gonna put an alert again a little bit higher. This zone right here, we have this reaction already right here. Yeah, I think it's a good. I think it's gonna be a good move here. We're definitely a little bit slower. Market's definitely a little bit slower here. We have some news coming out in 30 minutes. So that could have some impact here. I think it's more going to be about. I think it's going to be more about the home sales rather than the initial jobless claims here. I think that's not going to really have a big impact. I think it's going to be the existing home sales that are going to do it. What about the manufacturing index news? Manufacturing. Ah, that's right here. Sorry, I didn't see that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, yeah. Whoa. I have no idea why I did not see that. So that's, well, thank you, my man. Yeah, so, okay, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. I still do believe that the existing home sales are going to be the key here. But thank you for sharing. I don't know why I didn't see that. Yeah, 24 minutes to go. Okay, there we go, GJ. We are still looking for a short in general already. Okay. Can you update the view on gold? Yes, I go over GU real quick. Depends if you create a lower high right now, then we have a trade here. It's gonna be too tight. It's gonna be too tight. Unfortunately, the risk to reward here is a little bit too tight here. That's why it's always so important that we see that expansion a little bit higher. So the gap is just a little bit bigger here for us in order to enter here. But yes, our regular trade is coming very, very soon, guys. Our regular trade is coming very, very soon. The guys are crushing it in the Discord as well. Let's see what they're doing here. Wow, how do you get that? How do you get that?
Yeah, the closest range that's right here to us right now is...
Hey bro,
What's up?
how are you doing,
You
man?
good?
I'm good, I'm good.
Hey, man.
How do you
Man, no complaints, bro.
how do you get this background, man? On TradingView.
Man, I've been playing around with it. I'm using Streamlabs. I'm basically keying out the backgrounds. I've set all the backgrounds the same, like that dark navy blue.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I basically just key out everything and then just built like a own little dashboard. You know?
What?
I can
Okay, wow.
have a couple of effects on it.
Oh, no way.
Crazy. I'll show you how to do it sometime, man.
Oh, show me, man. That's gonna be useful as well for the streams. That's pretty cool,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's amazing.
In fact, I'll probably just design like a whole different layout and then just bring it and present it to you.
Okay.
See what you think. I'll make an
Fantastic, man.
example on mine and then I'll show you.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Oh,
Wow.
man, how's the trading going?
Yeah, easy. Nothing crazy so far. One trade. We only did one trade here. Waiting for some news to come out in 20 minutes here. So yeah, we're looking at some setups right now.
All right, that's good. That's good. I've got a couple of things also ready, so you can expect some artwork today.
Sounds good, man.
And, yeah,
All right. Speak soon.
been taking my time. Cool.
Wow, you saw that, guys? I've never seen that before here. No, but the guys are absolutely killing it here. Absolutely amazing. The gold traders as well. Okay, so GJ is coming up significantly right now. So this is going to be interesting here. Okay. In terms of gold, what about gold? Yassine asked. Well, very interesting. Right now we are right here. We mitigated into this beautiful area of demand here. And now we're starting to create a chalk here. So that's very, very interesting. So I do see a really nice potential setup here, which is this one that they could take in consideration. So this is also a trade that potentially we would take here, but I would love to wait for the news in order to actually see what we can do here. I would love to wait for the news first. So yeah, this is very, very interesting. We have created that chalk here right now. And we already saw that 4-hour area of demand tapping into that zone here. So now we have created that chalk here. It looks very, very good. We just have to be patient here with the dollar index right now, and to see what the reaction will be when the news comes out here. But overall, it looks promising. Looks very, very promising. Sorry for that, guys. There we go. All right. So gold could be very, very interesting, guys, to be honest right now. We have mitigated in that 4-hour area of demand right now. We are building, finish all that liquidity that's built up here is above these ranges right now. So like, it's pretty much right here. We have built up tons of liquidity already above that area right here. We have already mitigated into that zone. We're seeing a good solid healthy reaction from that area right now. We have created a chalk on the 1 hour, and right now we are actually looking to tap into this area of demand here. So it looks very clean. Looks very, very nice. So for the people that trade this, it looks quite interesting. Simon B says, tough question, Lorenzo, Corrado. Do you prefer one big curve monitor or multi-normal monitors? I prefer one big curve monitor. Definitely. Okay, GJ is coming up, guys. GJ is coming up right now. We just got an alert here. I know we're scalping, but we're seeing also some potential setups coming into play right now here. So I'm very, very curious to the reaction so far. To then look for a lower time frame confirmation and a potential entry here. So looking very, very good. Yeah, gold also, guys. We have 15 more minutes to go here. Okay, then we have the dollar. We have some dollar news coming out. That could be very interesting for our trade setup for gold potentially. I will potentially look too long here. Pending order on gold, not yet. I'm waiting for news here to come out, and then I will probably enter with a market order as well. It depends on the reaction here. Best friend says, hey Lorenzo, BlueBerryMarkets also have free VPS services. Are you using theirs? I'm not using them. No, I have a other one. I have not tested out their VPS services. But indeed they do provide this, yeah. Let's see what we can expect here for the dollar. I have no expectation yet. It says a higher than expected reading should be taken as bearish for the US dollar, while a lower than expected reading should be taken as positive bullish. In regards to the claims here, and then we have the manufacturing, which is going to be interesting. Because that's not doing very well. A lower than expected reading should be taken as negative bearish for the US dollar. And the last time was really, really significant here. So this is going to be... yeah, it's leaning towards a negative or bearish the dollar right now. The expectation is -5, so let's see here. Claudia says, gbpjpy triggered. I'm personally waiting for a lower time frame confirmation. But I'm looking at the same setup, yeah. Okay, we have our gold setup ready. We're gonna wait for the news. It's 10 minutes here. Let's see if in the meantime we can find some quick scalp, or if it aligns there. Only if we find something right now. Otherwise, we're just gonna watch the news together, and then we're gonna look back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna look at gold, potentially DJ, and then come back towards the setups here, the scalping trades here. But let's see if we can find something right now. I think that we're leading towards a bullish. Everything leads towards more of a bullish momentum here, or short-term relief bounce for the equities, and same counts for gold as well. So I do see it. It's kind of happening right now, that transition here. So let's see if this is actually what we're waiting for, the confirmation tonight. Okay, but we need to wait for 2 more hours to have the full confirmation here. But overall, I see that the VIX is showing weakness, coming potentially down to take out all that liquidity built up here, which is good for the indices here. The dollar is starting to show some weaknesses. It was unable to stay above the Sunday open, or to close above the Sunday open on a Wednesday. So we had a, let's say, a bearish closure, right, in the midweek. So we came down and we didn't reverse back up above Wednesday. So that gives me the reason that we can potentially come down a little bit more. And if that happens here, that will be good for gold. And with this news coming out, it's gonna get very, very interesting. Okay, I keep a very close eye on GJ here. Because we will look at this particular setup here. Okay, coming into this zone. Mitigating into the zone here after coming back down here. I do think it's a beautiful setup on the regular, or at least a regular setup, targeting these lows here and that gap here. So let's see. Waiting for a lower low to break out the lower time frame chalk. We're building liquidity here. Waiting for a chalk here. If you see that chalk, then the retracement could be the trade setup we're looking for. Okay, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, guys. I'm very, very curious, to be honest. Very curious here. There we go. Okay, 4 more minutes. Dollar dropping hard. Finally. This is what we're waiting for. Lorenzo, do you take consideration liquidity built in Asian session? Yes, only if it's from the same day. Okay, we have 2 minutes to go here. One minute to go, guys. We are in an era of demand right now for the dollar. Our GJ setup we're looking at potentially, we want to see that break here. That lower low. Okay, 1 minute, guys. Gonna get volatile on some assets here. Okay, continued job claims is higher than expected. That's bearish for the dollar here. This is lower. This is also bearish for the. Yeah, it's bearish. Okay, looking to long gold. Looking to potentially long gold here. Gold's coming up. Swan says it's good for the dollar. No, it's not good for the dollar. It's not good for the dollar, my man. A higher than expected reading should be taken as negative bearish for the US dollar in terms of the jobless claims. And in terms of the index, it should be a lower than expected reading, should be taken as negative. And it's both lower and higher here. So look into long gold here. Let's wait for the retracement though, still. There is no, we need to wait here. Let's look at GJ. Okay, GJ went through it. Unfortunately, our setup is then invalidated here. Let's wait for, yeah, I wanted to wait for a lower low. So I'm looking at the pullback here for the dollar. Coming back to this 1 hour OB here and then potentially sell from there, buy from there. But this is going to be interesting. How much pips do you catch per trade on average? I don't know. I have no idea. I never calculate any pips. I only look at risk to reward and percentages. What about the eurjpy? Let's have a look. Yeah, beautiful reaction so far as well. Beautiful reaction so far. C Delph says UK Prime Minister resigned. Let's see. Where did you see that? Let me know where you found this news. Because this is important for us. Is that really true? In the meantime, let's have a look at gold here. Yeah, we can be patient here. We can be patient. We don't have to rush it. Sky News. Okay, let's have a look there. This is important for us.
By consent and by support. And I think what happened with Liz Truss was she had won the party membership over, she had won the position, and with that she took absolute power. And I say that in the sense that she decided to not include Sunak supporters.
That's going to be good for the pound.
She then unleashed an economic program which she said went against Treasury orthodoxy. In fact, she was quite critical. I'm just going to grab a brolly. It's raining a bit now. She was quite critical of the economic orthodoxy of the Treasury. She was critical in the leadership race of the Bank of England. She thought she could do things
okay,
her
that's
way.
why.
And then what happened was that statement came out, that mini budget. It went further and faster than people expected, with more than expected tax cuts.
I see.
£45 billion of unfunded tax cuts. The markets gave their verdict very.
Okay. That's the reason for our move up here with the British pound here. It's because the Prime Minister resigned. Indeed, that's big news here. Okay, very interesting.
On the entire thing, having sacked her Chancellor. And at that point, we were saying it's a matter of time. This Prime Minister's reputation is in, to quote one former minister, absolute tatters. You then saw the polling from the public. Only 1 in 10 Britons gave her a favourable rating. She had the worst ratings of any Prime Minister since ratings began.
Whenever that happens, you know that always the British pound gets actually stronger. Whenever a Prime Minister resigns or whatever, 9 out of 10 times you will see it's being good for the currency itself.
And then, of course, in the polls, Labour just absolutely charging ahead. This is not a recipe for sustainability for a Prime Minister.
Okay, that's very, very interesting. In the meantime, I'm looking for gold here. However, I want to look at the dollar index as well. I'll keep a close eye on the dollar index right now. We have that retracement right here. We have that lower low. I'm being really patient and I'm waiting a little bit longer, but I do think that I like what I see here. Okay. I do like what I see here for gold right now. But I'm a little bit more patient here. There's no need to rush it. There's no need to rush it in here. In the meantime, let's watch what she says here, because this is going to have a major impact on the British pound here. If she's going to do a speech right now.
Over the past 48 hours has just precipitated her demise. As I said, there was hope she could stay on until October the 31st, just calm things down. It just simply became untenable, and it is nearly beyond belief that having ousted Boris Johnson in July, the Conservative Party, having picked Liz Truss, has decided she is not up for the job. And now we have to see who will replace her. And there is going to be...
Gonzalez is low, Lorenzo. Those were the news we were expecting. No, this was not the news that we were expecting. This was just the... something random here. A big like for our Prime Minister back, please.
A lot of horse trading now behind the scenes between the likes of Rishi Sunak, Penny Mordaunt, Jeremy Hunt. Who else? Ben Wallace, Suella Braverman resigning yesterday, clearly fancies her chances on the right of the party. And what might the party do? Well, as I was reporting this week, there's talks about lifting the nomination threshold above 120 MPs. Why might you do that? Because you flush out other candidates. And the party really want one candidate. I think the fact that, I don't have the details yet, I'm afraid, but I think the fact that the Prime Minister has said the race will be completed by next week. So that's what, 8-9.
Okay, they're waiting for her to come out and have a speech where she's gonna talk, I think. I think this is what's coming here. Or she already did it. Let's see if she did it.
Is now is that they're going to
at record high taxation, trashed our institutions and created a cost of living crisis. Now they've crashed the economy so badly that people are facing £500 a month extra on their mortgages. The damage they have...
Not yet. Not yet. Okay, so it's definitely confirmed here that she resigns. So yeah, this is gonna be good for I think for the pound here, or at least it's gonna give us them a short-term relief bounce here. So the timing was a little bit off with our GJ setup, but good that we waited for a setup or confirmation here. Let's wait for the dollar index to see what we can do here, and then we can look for a potential position here on gold. And then in the meantime, we can look for scalping setups as well. Okay, we close out on gold here. Preston, my man, hope you're doing well. Great to see you here. So yes, we're looking for gold. In the meantime, we're just looking for our regular setups. But the volatility is definitely increasing here. Okay, so we should only look for the best possible setups right now. Dollar is making a move here. Zula says, afternoon Lorenzo, my guy, let's get it, my man. Shout out to you, my friend. The Prime Minister of the British or the United Kingdom has just resigned here. So that's very interesting.
On a path to deliver our
there we go.
Plans and maintain our country's economic stability and national security. I will remain as Prime Minister until a successor has been chosen. Thank you.
She will remain.
So that was the statement by Liz Truss.
Until somebody else has been chosen.
Her resignation outside number 10. She said
okay.
She wasn't able to deliver on. She wasn't able to deliver the mandate on which she was elected, and so it was time to go. And she announced that there would be a leadership election within the next week to choose her successor. Well, let's cross over to Sam Coates, who's in Central Lobby in Parliament for us this afternoon. And what do we know about who might step forward to take up the role, Sam?
We've got first piece of information about the leadership contest, Anna, and that is that Jeremy Hunt, the newly appointed Chancellor, will not stand in this contest. Presumably he feels he's got an enormous job to do, trying to work out what cuts to push through, probably for this statement that's due to be happening on October the 31st to reassure the markets, to show that Britain can live within its means. But Jeremy Hunt will not stand in this contest, taking one of the big beasts of the Conservative Party out of the frame and leaving the way.
Okay. Interesting, guys. Interesting news. That has some effect here on our on the pairs that we were looking at. But yeah, gold is still there. Let's see what gold potentially can do here. Let's be patient for gold. Let's wait for some volume to kick in here. Okay. No need to rush these things here. We're gonna keep a close eye on it. In the meantime, let's keep going. Let's keep looking for some setups here. Because expansion is great for us. Expansion is what we are looking for. Okay, gold's making a move here. That's good. Let's be patient. It looks very good. Gold looks very good here. I do like it from a higher time frame perspective as well here. Why I like it so much? Well, first of all, we have that beautiful zone here. We came down all the way. We created that zone. We came back up. We came back down. We filled up that imbalance. We mitigated in that 4-hour order block already. And now on the lower time frames, we're seeing the same thing happening here. We created a 1-hour chalk. And right now we're tapping into an area of demand here. However, on the lower time frame, there are some gaps that I want to see to be filled here underneath that zone, which is right here. So potentially, if we can actually, you know, induce some more people to go long here, take them out, tap into that zone, and to then potentially then come up from there. That's the buys I'm looking at. If we go up straight away, it's very simple. We wait until we create a higher high. We come up here, come down here, and then we enter again as well. So it's one of these. Are you not considering GJ anymore? I am tempted to leave it down behind, to be honest. I saw that confirmation, but I broke my setup. So my setup got invalidated already. It took out the level that I was looking for. And of course, with the news included, I'll take that in consideration as well here. But gold made a very good move here. So yeah, let's see for gold. Okay, let's be patient here for gold. Let's immediately start looking for new setups here. But it's looking good. There we go. Gold coming down there. Are you expecting gold to rebound? Yeah, expecting gold to take out some liquidity underneath that zone, fill up that gap here. Maybe tapped into this area here. And then make an actual move, potentially. So we're coming very close here. Stony Hawk says, hey Lorenzo, I'd like to ask, do you use the EMA 200? Not really, no. So let's take out some liquidity here right now. That would be great. Coming down and then potentially look for this this zone here. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna set an alert here. That's fantastic. This looks pretty good. Job says, Ciao weep. Lorenzo, brother, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. You changed my life for the better. I started trading 3 months ago. I wouldn't have been possible without you. Thank you, man. Wow, nice to hear that. Thank you so much, my man. We're a little bit focusing today. A little bit quiet. Because we're trying to see what's up with gold here. And we're trying to really nail it down. And I'm starting to think out. Yeah, I want to just approach it very, very serious right now. But I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. Because also says, hey Lorenzo, do you have any job opportunities in your team? Like, I'll do anything and everything. Thank you, my brother. At the moment, it's okay, man. At the moment, not really. But maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Just reach out to me, send me a message. And then I have at least your contact. Hey Lorenzo, I'm watching another YouTube channel with 1.3k live people about scalping now and are selling. Gold, you mean? Yeah, maybe scalp. For scalp, yeah. For a scalp, maybe. But we are not looking for a scalp here. In terms of gold, at least. Maybe you mean a scalp? Because that could be the case. I expected it to come down as well. Right here. Take out the liquidity. Fill up that gap here. But my higher time frame bias here is right now. Potentially tapping into that zone. 1 hour chalk. Coming back down. Retracing into that zone. Tapping into that 15-minute OB here. And see what the reaction will be there. So pretty much, yeah, right now we're mixing it up a little bit. We're looking for a regular setup as well, while we're also looking for scalp setup. So I understand it can be a little bit confusing. I'm gonna post everything in my Discord here. All these setups here for gold, I'm gonna put it in the Discord right now. So you guys have access to that information. So you know exactly what we're gonna do regards to that. Okay, US dollar, Swiss franc, Japanese yen here. Let's see what the guys are doing here in Discord as well. If they're talking about gold right now. Let's see.
On the daily though, specifically a higher time frame.
Okay, they're looking at the indices right now, but we're going to talk about gold very soon.
I'd like to see number 5 respect 3. So that's why it's not necessarily following the rule when it comes to Elliott wave. But this is actually quite a great tool for those who like to trade this.
Talking about the indices right now. I think I'm going to take over the Discord soon. Talking about gold here. This looks like a fantastic setup. However, this is the Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. I cannot trade this myself here. Pip Hunter says, how much for the Discord? $59, lifetime access, one-time fee. I do not sell any courses. Have you worked with the Elliott waves before? Yes. Yes. Definitely. I've definitely worked with the Elliott waves before. As a swing trader. What are you risking when utilizing the scalping model? Between 0.5 and 1% per trade. And probably gonna, after these 100 trades, probably gonna increase it to 2%. But yeah, 22 more trades to go. Let's see. Okay, let's look at gold right now. I see some motion here. Okay, this is a good sign. This is a good sign. Volume is increasing, stepping in here. Very, very nice. I think we're using this this breaker block here. Right now. That's good to see. The thing is, you can also always be patient here. There's no need to rush trades. You can wait for a reaction, a higher high, higher low, and then a retracement, and then you catch your trade. That's the beauty of this approach here. Many people are so in a rush that they want to go straight away. They're afraid of missing out on that trade opportunity. And then they get stopped out. And then it's like, yeah, you could have waited until you just saw that initial reaction. Higher high, higher low, and then you go in. But so far, so good. Tony says, beautiful. How come you didn't backtest this model before going live? So I actually tested out this strategy. I backtested it, but I've never actually did live trades with it. Like actual live trades. So, you know, the thing is, bro, when I want to explain a strategy, right? I have this on my YouTube channel here. If I explain a strategy, and I put like 70% win rate behind that title, right? Question mark here, but in general. And I don't even show you guys the proof of it. How can I prove to you guys that the strategy actually works? If that's the case, I can just put random strategies out there and make a video once a day and get a lot of views. Talk about this strategy, talk about that strategy. But I think it's the best when you share a strategy. Then do 100 live trades with the audience. And then collect that data. And say, this is the win rate. Look at the live streams. Maybe you can clip it. Formulate it into one particular video. Clip all the winning, losing trades together. Boom. Put it in a video format. And we have the proof. We have the actual proof here. So that's what we're doing here. And we have done 78 trades here. So yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close right now. And I think that 100 trades is a good sample size here. Play Laughing at the Bank. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. Yeah, we're coming very close to a trade setup for gold here. Sorry guys, normally we are focusing on scalps here. But I'm really focusing on gold at this particular moment here. Just today, because of the news and the overall week. It's also Thursday. So just so you guys know. We are still looking at some scalping setups here, but I'm gonna look at gold as well. Positive vibes says apparently Liz Truss will resign. She already resigned, my man. She already resigned here. Random Val Vibo says, how are you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good. Always concerned about you, my man. Much love, bro. Much love, man. Thank you for your support. Home sales is in 49 minutes. Exactly. Very interesting. Yes, 46 minutes. We're gonna look at it. So the volume is kicking in for gold, which I really like here. This is a very good sign. We want to create a higher high here. Gold will make a move soon. I think we're gonna. If we create a higher high, we retrace back down, then we can definitely look for the trade here. Something like that. Indices are coming up here. Dollar is ready to come down here. So gold is gonna get very interesting right now. There we go. From a higher time frame perspective, it made a lot of sense here as well. Tapping into that zone here beautifully. Creating a 1 hour chalk to the upside here. Mitigating into that zone. Back down. And then potentially tapping into that area here. Now it's just about timing here and to see and to be patient. Don't overrush things. Only look for confirmations. Wait for the higher high, higher low. Okay, the dollar comes down here. Let's see. Guys, smash that like button for gold. If we can get it to 200 likes, that would be fantastic. A little bit less scalping than usual today. But yeah, we're looking at a bigger trade. Do you think it's going to keep coming down? Let's see. Let's see. Let's have a look at it. No idea. No idea here. We just wait for the confirmation. But I do think that what I do like is that the dollar is looking extremely weak and it's ready to potentially come down here. And if that comes down, then gold will come up here. If you look at the VIX as well, the VIX is also ready to make a move, in my opinion, to the downside. So it could align here with gold and the indices here. The indices in gold are most of the time aligning. Not all the time, but most of the time. If you're gonna spam, guys, then I cannot respond anymore. Too much spamming lately. What is the VIX volatility index? The volatility index. It's a formulated chart based on the options exchange of the Chicago Board options related to the S&P 500 and therefore invertedly correlated to the indices here. So if the VIX goes up, most of the time the indices go down. And the other way around. Okay, in terms of scalping, guys, you will not see that many opportunities right now as well. You can definitely see that we're in an aftershock here. After what we have stated here with the with the news right now. EuroUSD is building liquidity underneath that zone. That's interesting here. Pip Hunter says, how long now you start the scalp to 100 trade target? We started around 3.5 weeks ago. I think almost a month ago, but I'm not. I need to see. I need to check that. It's like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. It should be almost a month ago. Lorenzo, how's the GJ short going from the beginning of the stream? No, it invalidated my setup, so I did not take it. I did not take it. Okay, let's be patient with gold here. That's the only thing right now. If we create a higher high, beautiful. If we take out the 1635 right now, that's when I'm starting to get very, very bullish here. Right now we're building liquidity to the upside. There we go. Take out the liquidity, of course. Yashank Singh says, bro, I'm up 5% on my challenge. I need 5% more in 9 days. Any suggestions? What kind of strategy are you using, my man? Let me know. SMC or scalping? SMC, okay. Be very, very patient, my man. Do not rush anything. If it's SMC, you cannot force trades here. So it's really up to the... there's nothing you can do to pursue... you know, to do more trades or to look for trade setups. You need to just be patient and wait what the market gives you. Especially for SMC. If you are scalping, you could say right now, okay, maybe you could transition to scalping and you could finish it with scalps. That would be... relatively easy, but I'm not sure if you are really used to that. So, if not, then just be patient. And don't rush it. Even though, don't look at the clock. Let's put it that way. Because this gonna, you know, it's really gonna fuck with your mind, to be honest. Sorry for my language here. But yeah, it's just the way it is. That's why challenges are so hard and so difficult for a lot of people, right? Because of the timing here. You have... that's not trading. That's not how trading should be here. Ellie says, do you trade any exotic pairs or just major minors? Major minors, mainly, in combination with some commodities and indices. Can you develop this strategy in an EA? Maybe, but it's yeah, maybe, but it's kind of difficult here with the correlations as well from the indices at the same time. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do one more tour here and to see what we can find here. If I cannot find anything here in regards to actual scalping setups, I'm gonna continue in Discord. I'm gonna continue in Discord to talk about gold for the members in our Discord community here, and go live right there. I think it's very, very important to keep a close eye on these guys here.
Yeah, I think it will go up higher. Because yes, it broke on the 1 minute, it did, but
they're looking at gold already.
You know, I want to see it break at least the 5 minute, like, and I want to see it close below on the 5 minute, because now let's look at it. You see it just pushed through this OB, and there's this one is left, but I think it wants to go up because there's way more. If you see, like, you see a lot of pressure up, right? And there's pressure down, but here the pressure of going down is gonna
yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna have a last session here. Let's see what we can find here. Okay. Okay, gold's coming down. Okay. Let's wait for the reaction here. Yeah, definitely important. We need to analyze this in full. Because it's gonna get very, very interesting with gold here. Tonight and tomorrow. Thijs says, what did you apply your hair? Which made it look wet and straight, not dry. Somebody needs secret sauce, my man. Okay, I think the market is preparing for some news here. You can see it. That's why what we're gonna do, I'm gonna continue in Discord, guys. We have been streaming for around about 3 hours here. Normally, actually 3 hours is nothing for us. Normally we're streaming 4 or 5 hours every single day. But I hope you guys understand. I want to continue here in Discord. I want to go and talk about gold. We're gonna talk with the team as well about the bigger plays here. All right, so guys, much love. Thank you guys for being here. Unfortunately, I have only one trade today, one winning trade. It's just the market. The market didn't give us these scalping opportunities that we were looking for here, as we are normally used to. Normally, we're doing like 5 trades, 5 or 6 trades during the stream. Unfortunately, that's not the case here. Daniel says your buy gold was so bad. We didn't enter, bro. We did not enter gold yet. We're gonna analyze this right now in Discord here. We are waiting for a higher high, but you will see, my man. Don't judge too early, okay? Much love to all of you guys. Have an absolute great day. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna have a little break and then come back to the Discord here. I'm very curious to what we're gonna find out here. Let's look at gold real quick one more time. Let's see what we can find here. It's gonna get very interesting. It's gonna get very interesting here. We're looking on the lower time frame right now for a potential retracement, and we can see what we can find right there. It's gonna be very nice. One more time on the 4 hourly. We came back down, tapped into the zone, created a 1 hour chalk, coming back down. It's gonna get interesting. We're gonna go over that, and we're gonna wait for the news as well to play out, and then look on the lower time frame for a higher high. That's why I wanted to wait until this level is broken here. This level here is broken to then start thinking about buys. All right, much love, guys. We're gonna get these 100 trades done. We're gonna get these 100 trades done ASAP. We are at 78 trades right now in total. We have done 52 wins, 17 losses, and 9 break even, with a win rate of, for now, 75%. We are not sure yet what the end result will be when we have done 100 trades here. So yeah, looking forward to that. Okay, I see you guys in Discord. For other guys, see you guys tomorrow at the stream. We're gonna continue a scalping journey here. We have a mission to accomplish here, and that is to find out what the exact win rate is of this particular strategy right there. If you want to know what I'm talking about, here's the video. In my opinion, it's the best scalping strategy I've ever tested out so far. Okay, hope you guys can learn from it and take it over and crush it. All right, so much love. Braden, best friend, Machin, Rico, Emanuele, Alex, Marian, Johnny Birendonk, Cable Trader, my man, what's up? Thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you, Daniel, Daniela, Braden, Jarturi, Gonzalo, Quotes, World, Tyson, YouTube, my man. Much love to you guys. See you later. See you in Discord. Ciao.